After every convention session, I sit around processing random thoughts from the evening. One stuck with me from last night. It was not whether Donald Trump on Thursday night, channeling his wife, will open his speech with 7 years ago. No, it sprung from this image of Bob Dole, 1996 Republican nominee, and the only living former president or presidential nominee in attendance. But it wasn't that either. Rather, it was the common thread between Dole and Donald Trump, not as war heroes nor legislative leaders. No, it was Illeism. You don't know what that is? It's this.
Nobody would be tougher on ISIS than Donald Trump.
You wouldn't even be hearing about the word immigration if it wasn't for Donald Trump. Trump was able to get him to give something.
That's right, referring to yourself in the third person. Bob Dole elevated that to an art form. But unlike many self-important Illeists, he appreciated the humor in it, like this moment on Saturday Night Live.
I don't run around saying Bob Dole does this and Bob Dole does that. That's not something Bob Dole does. It's not something Bob Dole has ever done and not something Bob Dole will ever do.
Now, it all may have been started when another guy said this.
You don't have Nixon to kick around anymore.
But let me be clear, third-personitis is a bipartisan affliction. Here's Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders would have learned the lessons of Iraq and Afghanistan. Bernie Sanders voted against the first Gulf War. Bernie Sanders voted against the war in Iraq and helped lead the opposition to that war.
So the question is, should it bother us? Now, you can decide for yourself, but it creeps me out. Sort of narcissism writ large, though that may be redundant when it comes to pals at this level. You know, I read some psychobabble this morning from a researcher at the University of Michigan, his name was Ethan Cross, who said it's a healthy behavior in that it allows someone experiencing stress to distance him or herself so that you treat yourself as if you're someone else. That's healthy? Okay, well, that was my takeaway from night one. Jim Browdy really looks forward to night two. Do you? What do you think of this? Email us, tweet us, share your thoughts.